Good morning, everybody. What's going on? My name is Will. Welcome back to another episode here on Wernolau Farms. Hopefully, you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to another episode here on the farm. So, we're one day away now from finishing here on August. Yeah, I hope that you guys are all doing okay. So, what are we up to today, then, my friends? Well, obviously, we're going to go ahead and pick up some more cattle. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, we don't really have the money to do too much, but yeah. Obviously, they've got some food and they've got some straw to keep them going, so that's all good there. Obviously, we did go ahead and we had the rain last night, so that's helped a little bit. But generally, other than that, we're looking pretty quiet again. So yes, we just need to carry on with a bit more contracting, really. So yeah, probably. I mean, we'll see what kind of needs doing. To be honest, there's not really a lot at the moment that desperately kind of needs doing. Like I say, I wouldn't mind doing a stone picking. That will get us a bit more lime that we can use. We have also got some lime in ourselves there as well to do. So yeah, that's a pretty big field to actually go ahead and lime. So I'll have a little look into that. Other than that, I've got a bit of fertilising. Just a few bits to go ahead and clear up. So yeah, but obviously it did go ahead and rain in the night. We are due some more rain tomorrow, but whether that's gonna impact things, I don't really know, to be honest. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll just get the barns all opened up. That's nice and easy. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. Yeah, so I think what we'll go ahead and do is we'll get the rest of these cattle loaded off first of all this morning. And then obviously we'll just kind of crack on with what we can get on with. I would like to try the hay. I suppose we have just kind of got the mixer wagon leased. We don't really need to buy the mixer wagon as such now. I don't really want to try and get into that field because that's a pain in the arse, particularly with something like that. So I think we'll leave that alone for now. Obviously, we can do a bit of fertilising. That's going to be the most amount of money because at the moment we can pick and choose what we want to do. So I don't really want to faff about with too much crap, to be honest. I'd rather not. We've got a good few fields to go ahead and lime. Obviously, I need to go ahead and sort out the store. So yeah, we'll crack on. We'll get that all done first of all today. So yeah, but I hope you guys are all doing okay. And yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. So what we're going to go ahead and do is obviously we'll go ahead and we'll collect the cattle, which were dropped off at 7 o'clock this morning. So yeah, we just need to go ahead and just pick them up. And then what I'll do is I will get them all unloaded here. Beautiful morning, isn't it? So yeah, so we'll just get all of these guys all unloaded. I would look at what's on sale, but actually I don't want to get too distracted at the moment. I suppose it's okay because we have got a decent amount of stuff at the moment that's kind of down at the store ready to be sold. Obviously we've got the fertilizer that can go down. The only thing I will say is we don't have a front loader, do we? So I can't do both, unfortunately. So it would be better to load it up at the store and then bring it back for the Hurleman. That's probably the best way to do that. So we'll do that. Like I said, I can pick what I want to do, really, because we want to go for whatever's the most amount of money, and I don't really want to lose. I want to get to another 13 grand. I mean, it's not really the end of the world, because that fertilizer spreader will give us that last 13 grand for this month. So it shouldn't really be too much of a problem. But yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to head on down here. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and we'll just pick this up. And then tomorrow is all about getting enough money so that while we're away, we can have as much contract work done as possible. So that is stuff like maybe looking at getting a greenhouse in here if I can get someone in quick enough, but mostly just paying for the manure bays. The manure bays will need to be paid for, that kind of stuff. So yeah, nothing too major, to be honest. So we'll just get this all just hooked on. That'll do. So yeah, so we'll get these guys back. Oh, we've got a slight problem. Because of how heavy they are, we have a slight problem. That's interesting. Yeah, it doesn't actually pull this particularly well at all. It doesn't. Whether we can get out on the road and it'll be okay, I don't know. But yeah, it's not pulling that very well at all. Hopefully, once we get out on the road, it'll be okay. But yeah, it's not great at the moment, to be honest. It's gonna be a long old trip home like this, otherwise. So yeah, so we've got a few cattle in the back, but yeah, it's not pulling that very well at all, is it? It's almost uncontrollable, to be honest. Okay, we'll just need to just coast along here then. Hey, that's a bit bumpy. I'm over here now, but yeah, it's not pulling this particularly well at all. That's interesting then. Okay, so we can't use this. We can use it to go ahead and drop them off, but to pick them up, it's too heavy for this tow bar apparently. That's interesting. And the tow bar is built into the car, so I can't change it or anything. Yeah, it's a bit of a loose cannon driving down here. We can turn okay. It's just actually, you know, just getting up to any kind of speed is a bit of a problem. Well, hey, and we're gone. Holy. Oh shit, we just crashed into the hedge. That's not good. What the hell is going on here? Jeez. Okay, that's not good. Yeah. I was trying to nurse at home. I'm not sure what's happened here, to be honest. It looks like it's almost just like bottomed out. Yeah, it's just gone on it. So it looks like this has got on the tractor now then. That's interesting. That is crazy, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, I don't know why we're struggling quite so much, to be honest, but yeah, we know that it does not work on this. I've probably scratched the front of it all up now, but oh well. We're not on a really busy road or anything, so it's not really the end of the world, but yeah, I don't know what's happened. We can take it, we just can't go anywhere with it. We were well in that hedge, weren't we? Oh jeez, what the hell? I've never ever had this problem before. It's lucky I didn't damage any windows, to be honest. Well, this is fun, isn't it? This is definitely what's supposed to happen. Lol. It was a bit of a bumpy ride for them, wasn't it? Right, we're back at the yard now, so that's good. But yeah, as you can see, it is just like a loose cannon. It's like driving on ice. It's, yeah, it doesn't particularly like that trailer at all. Just doesn't like that trailer, does it? Okay, so we can't use this on that trailer. That's a little bit unfortunate. Oops. Oh well. Probably got bits of hedge in my front. Well, luckily we weren't. Well, I could just about see the field on the other side, but yeah, it was fun. That was one way to do it. Yeet. That didn't work so well. I suppose I've never had this on this car, but yeah, I'm just a bit shocked really. So I'm going to need to put the electrics back on so I can put the electric ramp down. It's just too low by the looks of things. I don't know. I really don't know what the problem is, to be honest. Anyway. Not really an issue. Managed to limp it home, so that's good. So I don't want them standing in there for too long, so we had to just kind of crack on as we were. If you like. That'll do. Right, in you go, girls. In you go. One. 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 So we can take this down with the animal trailer on, down to the store, but we just can't pick it up. Which is okay for this, I suppose, because you're using... Lovely. These guys are all in. So they should be okay until we get back from holiday. On the 1st, they should be okay. They shouldn't need anything else. So that's all good there. Don't know, that's an... Was that? No, that wasn't open the entire time, was it? That can't be the problem, surely. Don't know. I don't think it was. Anyway. Yeah. So we've got a bit of a hedge in there, but oh well, I suppose. So, next job is to grab the Wernolau. Actually, I've actually took the key out there, wouldn't it? That'll be useful. So yeah, we should be able to take it, it's just that we can't take it loaded. Which is, actually, let me just start this thing up again. I just want to make sure that that's... No, that's not that button. What button is that then? We can fold it as well. There you go. I'm confused. I don't know how to get that thing back up. I swear I don't know that. Oh well. Don't matter. Right. I wonder actually if I've opened it from the back. Ah yes, I think I might have done it. Oh no, I can't have done. Yeah, I'd definitely notice if the tailgate was open. I don't know how to get it back up because it's on a bloody electric thing. Bit silly. Right, Merlot time. So we need to go ahead and pick up our first spreader, or sell our first spreader. Go ahead and we'll sell that, and then what I need to do is I just need to reload our other one. So how many cattle are we actually up to now? The other thing I've got to do is actually come back and spread the fertilizers here as well. That's actually a good point. There's some fertilizers still in there, isn't there? So I need to empty that first, which we can do on our own field, because it looks like we're going to be doing our own field. So, again, because I need some more hay, I'm not going to have enough hay. That's not... What have we done with that, then? I don't know what we've actually done with that, but that doesn't seem correct to me. What have we done with the first spreader? Am I being stupid here? I swear we still had a first spreader. Unless I'm literally losing... Oh no, we dumped it in there, didn't we? We did for some reason. Oh, because we were using the Hurleman yesterday. I think we still have some... I mean, we could have just driven over and just found out. I think it's still got the cover on, isn't it? Annoyingly. Yeah, so I need to empty that first. I did think there was still some fertin left in there. So I need to empty that first. Don't know why I didn't just drive over, but yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll empty that first on our grass. I've got some more grass to empty as well. I want to look at potentially future-proofing the farm as well, so putting some gates and some walls in and just getting it neatened up, because at the moment it is filthy. And just, yeah. In here is annoying me where it's all grown back. I came in one day and I think the roof leaks, and I think it just spread and just gone everywhere. So I need to get that patch one way, or ask them to come patch that one way. And then I need to get that all get some more stones onto there. I wanted to do these edges, but obviously we put bales there now, which is not the end of the world, but yeah. Wait, we're not having a very good time today, are we, guys? It's only because we haven't got anything on the back. We can't even mow any of that. Look how awful that. There's just so much weed there. So we're gonna remove all of that and tidy that all up, because that also looks filthy as well. Over the winter months, obviously not at the moment because we've got enough contract work. September, October we're going to be still busy. Probably November. It'll be likely a December job that we'll be doing that, because we can do that in the pouring rain if we wanted to. It's not going to make the blindest bit of difference. But also I do want to be slightly... I don't want to be too far ahead of... too far behind of getting the fields done, because obviously we still have a drilling schedule to keep to, if you like. So we'll see. Anyway, this one is going to be sold. But obviously I want to get this all spread up. So we're going to be doing this again in October, for hay, funnily enough. Early October, which gives it a month to recover now. But obviously I've just got to be a little bit careful. I need to have a little look what this is doing in here. They should join that lot. That's going to be the other problem, is that they're not going to want to join that lot. We've got a cow pasture here, which is this. Or is this down as sheep? I always thought this was a cow, but I don't think it is. It's still... Yeah, it's still down as a cow pasture. Which obviously we can't afford that many cows, so I've got to do it again. Obviously the other field, I'd like to keep all of this lot as grass, but... Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. So we're gonna put that on there. Yes, that's working. Lovely. So we'll keep this as it is. Obviously, I need to come back and fill this up shortly. Isn't really a problem. So yeah, so I'm just going to get this all spread because obviously I want to. It's a bit bitty, isn't it? It's not my finest mowing that I've ever done, to be fair. I did split the field. I thought I split the field. Maybe I'm a bit silly. But yeah, so like I say, I want to be doing some hay in here early October. Be a bit tight, won't it? But yeah. I don't know. Well, I mean, we're okay to make some silage, but yeah, definitely we need to be making a bit of hay in here. I'm going to chuck some fertiliser on here because the other fields are going to be. It's not fine. So yeah, so we can obviously just drive up to the end here. Hopefully we'll have enough. Be close. That'll be alright, won't it? So we've done a whole headland, which will do. So we'll get this plonked back over here for now. All of this could be sorted as well. I was going to try and put some stone picking in here, but as it currently stands, I could do with the land. There's a horse. I was like, huh? I could do with the land, to be honest. Like, those trees will be coming out. Obviously, I need to put a stone picker somewhere. It's just where the hell I'll put it, really. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, like I said, we've got a lot of plans coming up for the few days that I'm not here, because obviously I can't be having with lorries in the way and everything. It just doesn't really work like that. I just realised that was dropped. Doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to drop this back round. Just park this over here for the time being. And then I will take this back to the store, which is obviously going to be sold. I feel like doing some logging pretty soon, to be honest. This is the other half of that hay that we don't actually need. 1 second. Obviously we had on its side. We'll leave that on there for now. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really need that on there. How well that's going to sit like that, I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. So we need to put this on. So I'm going to need this on. I just realised we need the adapter for that. So we need to take the adapter off, actually. See, we took the electrics off the other thing, so it shouldn't be a problem. Whee! So I need to take the adapter off of there. We've got to buy another adapter as well. I need to buy another adapter, which would have been the perfect time to have done it. Actually, no, because I couldn't have taken this down. Alright, let's hook that up. So yeah, I need another adapter for that, but I knew that anyway, to be honest. But there's no point in having this just one adapter, because you'll constantly be faffing about. The amount of time that will waste. There's 400 quid on another one. I'll just bloody just get another one. So this is obviously going to be sold. Well, you say obviously. Well, yeah, it's definitely going to be sold. I kind of feel like it needs a wash, but it's pretty clean, isn't it? I'll just give the back a bit of a sprawl. What the hell happened there? That exploded everywhere. Right. So yeah, so I need to go ahead and we'll pick up this other one, and then I'll just do a few trips like that, I suppose. We can do 3 at once, but obviously I can't really run it like this. But yeah, so if we're going to be trying to do some hay, maybe, well, it'll be late October. Be a bit difficult, but it is doable. So, I mean, I've got no choice, to be honest. Unless I want to buy another fit, but I can't afford to buy another fit. I won't be able to. Realistically, all of next month, the whole of next month's wages is going to be on cows. That's going to be the biggest job. That is going to be a big one. To get all of that all ticked off and get every single one of them. Well, I can't get that grass field now, but we only lose an extra month. I mean, I could put them on the grass field temporarily, but then they've got to come out again. Which obviously, at which point I may as well all be sold. Unless we've got any space in the other sheds, but then why don't I just fill the other sheds up first? Why don't I fill the non-free range sheds up? Well, they're not actually non-free range, to be honest. They are mixed. They're not terrible. I will say that much. They're really not. They're not non-free range, but they're not. There's only one massive free range area that doesn't have straw bedding, if you like. I don't know. So yeah, so we've got a third spreader here, which obviously we'll be selling. I'm going to just drop this. Oh, we still have the mower here as well. Obviously I forgot to give them the permissions to sell that. Oh, hello. I don't want to reverse into that, did I? I think I did. I'm not doing very well tonight, am I, guys? Not really at all. Obviously I do that through the app, so that's not a problem. So we will have enough, we will have 13 grand back then, because we've got 2 bits there that have been sold. Oh, for God's sake. I hate this. What is seriously? This thing is actually taking the piss right now. Right. Another problem. That is the fact that we have no reversing. Let's just get that hooked on. I need to do the cover. He says, as it doesn't actually do anything. What the? Oh, yeah, perfect. That's because I'm pressing the wrong bloody button. Alright, take that back off. Right, we'll fill her up. Get this one all loaded up. I am kind of doing it on their thing, but best way to do it, to be honest. That's one. So hopefully over the next few weeks we'll get away from the contract a little bit and begin to start working on our own farm. Ideally, I want to be pretty much self-sufficient by next year, but while there's still contracts around and easy money, it's useful. It's really useful, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people that are after contracting because most of them are just tenant landowners. They don't have the slightest bit of knowledge about farming. They just literally just own the money and are just renting it out. Well, not renting it out, but contract it out to people like us just to farm it. So, which is why I keep on getting repeat business. I've got 3 bags here. Don't think they've got a bin bag, unfortunately, which is annoying. So I have to take these back. But I suppose it's a bit cheeky anyway, isn't it? Nope, wrong button. Still wrong button. Still wrong button. Still wrong. I don't know why we're buying so many at a time. I don't know how much line that's going to take. We'll deal with that when we get there as well. Hopefully enough, to be honest. Whoa-hey! Hopefully enough, to be honest. I know that this obviously takes 3. Hit it. Stick it in reverse again. Looks like it's filling over the top. Right, let's have a little ganders. Let me see. Hi guys, have you got a chainsaw? Yes, please. Hey, cool. What do you have on sale? Are you literally taking the... Okay. Yeah, I've just gone ahead and leased the bloody... Just seen a mixer wagon on sale. Okay. Yeah, and a mulcher. We'll have both of them. Bro, two Kemper headers which are slightly different. Another Teagle Tomahawk. That's crazy, that is, guys. Anderson. Wow. Okay, well, I want that Anderson. Maybe the mulcher, but we'll have to deal with that. Don't know how much I'm going to get. I'm just sold a few bits outside. All right. Lovely. Cheers. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? I mean, you got my stuff, so you can take it off of that. But yeah. Let's have a little look. Send you. Lovely. Thank you. Cheers. We now have 1 chainsaw. There we go. That's good. I can't believe that there's a mixer wagon now. What is the chance? That's a really good saving as well, so I don't want to miss that. Mulcher, yeah, okay. We could do with that. I don't know, I'm trying to reverse it up to the front. Hopefully we'll get all of the money back from that. Oh my god. I'm already breaking my new bit of kit. Accidentally just drove into... I'm really not doing particularly well at all today, guys, am I? I'm really not doing very well. Anyway. Let's get this taken back. If there was any warranty with that, there definitely isn't now. And you just see me do that. Whoops. Sort of a bit of a learning curve. Anyway, so yeah. We now have a chainsaw. I want to cut a few trees down. I'm getting to the stage now where actually I want to do some logging. Yeah. Be nice to. I'd rather not faff about not doing any logging, if you like, now. Because obviously I've got all those trees out the back there to take down. They're small enough I should just be able to just chop them down directly from the base. To be fair, I do actually enjoy doing the tree cutting. I have done it on previous when I was down at Maypole. That was a lot of fun, to be honest, doing that. So it'd be nice to be kind of in a position to be doing it again, really. I can't remember what I did with them in the end. I think I made wood chips. There's no real other. There's nothing really else that you can do with them, and then make electric, I believe. Again, something else would be nice to have. To be fair, I do remember some logs sitting a long while down at Maypole. So they'll probably can sit around. Like we don't need it yet. Also, there's money there that we can use and what have you. But yeah, if they're going into wood chips, obviously they can be in any size. That's the thing that I like about wood chips. So, yeah. We'll leave that be. We'll keep that all how it is. That's not really a problem. So that's fine. So we'll get this taken back off for the time being. So that's now full again. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask them to sell those for me, and then I'll use the money that I'm guaranteed to get from that for that. And then I also need to also get an adapter. That's not a problem though. I can do that. I should have actually left the bag lifted down there, because if I need to get an adapter, that was silly. Let's have a little gander. So what I want to do is I want to sell... Not that. Can't believe there's another one of those. Right, I want to sell that. 10 grand. And I also want to sell not that. So I want to sell that. 19 grand. So that will generate us enough to hopefully buy that. 25 grand. So that'll be okay, and then we can probably finish. I'd like to go for the mulcher, but it's not something that I'm really that interested in. That would be the perfect mixer wagon. The only I do have is how tight that is. It's not small. It's a little bit on the rather large side. Yeah. I don't. The other problem is will it actually even fit in the bloody shed? I suppose we'll be doing a lot of animals, so by the end of it, it'll be okay. We're putting 2 bales in anyway. I want to avoid having this bale left over here anyway. Doesn't mean we have to fill the whole thing up. They'll paint it for me. 25 grand, done. Deal. That's good. Whether we're going to have enough money to pay the cows today, I don't know. The mulcher, I'd like to buy the mulcher, but I don't think we're going to quite make the mulcher. We might do. It depends if we crack on. If we crack on today, we might make the mulcher. It's potentially doable, but I'd rather not, to be honest. I mean, I like both, don't get me wrong, but it'd be a bit awkward if I did keep the mulcher. And I didn't go for the last lot of cattle, because the cattle are going to make us more money at the end of the day. So we're going down to 103. Actually, we need to go on. We can do our field tomorrow, but I'd rather not. I'd rather get that one done. I don't know, actually. That's a bit of an awkward one, really. Because it's going to rain on that. I need a front loader for this. That's what I need. So having a look at this, I can extend. I want to extend this field going this way. All of that's got to come out. On that side, the same on that side, that's a completely separate field. There's probably a dozen trees that have got to come out. I've never really been up there. But yeah, anyway, we need to get this one done, because if I leave it till tomorrow, A, I'll probably forget, and B, it's going to have another load of rain. So it's not really ideal for us to do that. There's not a lot in here, to be honest. I'm going to leave this as it is. We're going to just run twice down here. That should be okay. I don't know if it might be worth mulching this, because this is just full of crap. That's the only thing I will say. I don't know if it's going to be worth mulching it. That's what I'd like to do after grass, but it just seems a bit crap, really. It's not a massive field, to be honest. So we'll leave this as big as it is. We can leave it. We're going to find out. Right. That'll do. There's a little bit there, but there's nothing really major, is there? I do need to be fair, actually, this does come with a front loader bucket. I can see it now. So maybe buy a front loader for this as well. Let's run a front loader with it. Might be a bit easier, mightn't it? I should have definitely left that fork up there then, shouldn't I? Wrong button. Right, over to 103. This should easily be enough to be able to do 103, and then we'll just keep on just working our way down the fertilising. So yeah, I want to extend that field out. I'll probably use the wrecker on this entire field. I don't really care that it's been cultivated. At the end of the day, it's what, like an hour's job probably? Nothing. So yeah, obviously this is a bit more dense going into there. But yeah, why the hell there's so much wasted space? I keep on pressing the wrong blooming button. I don't know. But yeah. So I'm hoping that this front loader hitch is going to be okay. But one does not know. We'll carry on going on to the next one. Well, actually, there's a gate there. Could potentially go through there. Well, I don't know how we get into this one. Actually, haven't we done this one before? Did we do some wrapping in this one? Or anything? Can't remember. But yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to get that lovely clean sheet that I'd like, but this way, isn't it? Okay, sweet. Yep. So we're going to get this one all fertilised up. I need to stop buying stuff, to be honest. It'll be alright, we just obviously need to have a... I just want to have a front loader, really. I don't know how much this one's worth, to be truthfully honest. Yeah, so it looks okay. Whether we're going to have enough in this field, I don't know. It's quite a large field, so... But obviously we've already paid out for the fertiliser now. I need to start getting the supply of fertiliser in as well. But yeah, I need a front loader for this. Besides, whenever the Merlot's in for service, I need a front loader on this, so... Yeah, because it's got the brackets, I just suddenly realised that. So why we didn't also decide to buy a fertiliser, I don't know. A few more hedges encroaching out here as well. I really want to get that wrecker machine out, but there's no financial value to me doing it now or in November when it's quieter. When we've got a clean sheet, I don't mind doing it. We've got a clean sheet, we're scratching around for jobs, so it's chuck it down rain. That's the other thing. Is actually, we can now start. I don't really want to log in the rain, but you can definitely break up some crap. It needs obviously breaking up. Obviously, with that obviously machine. Yeah. We're 65% on this field, which is okay, isn't it? Like I said, that hay one, I'd like to keep that hay one as it is, but yeah, whether we're going to get it, I hope we're going to cut it late October, and then hopefully by the end of, hopefully then we'll have cattle in there by the end of October. And then they just go around just nibbling whatever we've left over. But ideally I want it mulched as well. Obviously we do not have long, we have one day. I want to see if the mulch is actually going to do a lot for us, if we're going to be able to break up what I want to break up with that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm fed up with just kind of waiting for the contract equipment. So we're definitely going to be buying our own. And also as well, I want a mulcher as well. Don't know, well, for that specific reason. If we could afford it on time, I'd like that. But obviously, the mixer wagon was the was the priority. Now we got it, so that's good. We got that, and obviously just cattle this afternoon. I don't think there's anything else that's ready to be sold. I'm not sure if that windrower was sold. I know there is a windrower out there. I know that on our store list, I believe it shows us 2 windrowers. So I will need to double check that. But yeah, this is lovely and easy, this little job. So still got half, and we used a load. So hopefully we'll be able to do another fill with this if we get enough percentage out of it, what we've got here. 96. Hopefully we hit 100 quite quickly. 1, 2. See, now we're hitting. There we go. That'll do. So it's grass, so we'll just drive back across the yard, across the field rather. It's gonna be, I can't remember how much this is, to be honest. Because also as well, that shed is ours. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to use that shed for. Don't know. That's something that I wouldn't mind having little ganders into. But yes, this shed is also ours as well. So yeah, so that's done. 6 grand. It's not great, is it? 37.69. Yeah, we ain't gonna have enough for both, unfortunately. Yes, 4 minutes. That's helpful. Oh, hello. And another fertiliser one. So fill 11 as well. That's pretty good. Right, what I want to get is... Let's have a little go. Oh, is that gone? No, it's still on there. We're not actually that far off of that. But obviously we might not have a chance to do the cattle. Don't know. So if I go into here... Are we still on a double... Well, I can see in my sales history what I've sold to them. No, I've only got the 1. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing else to be sold then. I don't know why that wasn't parked up then. So I can't do anything in that regards, but I would like to buy that. Because that's 52%, that's the perfect price for us. But we'll deal with that at some other point. Yeah, something like that I would have preferred for the squares, but it works. If it's on, it's on. Front loader and also another bracket to do. What do I need? I don't know why well, I suppose I don't know. I'm kind of faffing about with this. I do need a drink as well because I'm talking so much. Forgot my drink. I need another adapter. But I don't know where the bloody adapters are. No, one of them. Buy another one of them so I can hook that onto there. Other thing I'm going to need is a front loader for this. Now, I don't know what front loader it takes. I'm assuming just a small little front loader. I mean, that'll probably do for what we want, to be honest. Nothing major, just something like that we can use. And then I assume we can also swap that over as well. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that does. Don't know any of that. Fine. So we'll buy that. We'll wait for that to come in as well. I've got, well, however much I've got left on field 11. We'll go down to field 11. See if I can get field 11 done. We've got, I don't know, however long. I'm not sure we're going to get to the mulcher. to be honest. I'm afraid I think I might have to wait for another day, but it is what it is. Field 11, I assume we can get to field 11 going through the bottom. Through field 10, but I don't know. I ain't got a Scooby, to be honest. I'd like to have a go with Mulcher in that field tomorrow, but I suppose you don't. Well, I suppose the money tomorrow will be to pay for the manure pit. I wouldn't mind ordering a stone picker crusher, whether it's going to arrive in time, whether it's going to be able to be fitted, I don't know. Just somewhere in that wasteland at the back, really. Or just anywhere. If we moved the fuel tank because it's stupid there, that would be a good start. And then could go into there. Obviously that's a lot of work. I haven't refilled the fuel tank deliberately for that reason, because I want to move it. It won't be a problem to move it once it's empty. I'm not sure how much it's got in it, so even if it's got a little bit, they should be able to move it a little bit, or drain it for us. It is what it is, isn't it? Might have to get some new fuel, but yeah. We just pay them as a subscription, but I've asked them to, because I was thinking about moving it because I don't like where it is. And then if I push a stone debris crusher to the back of there, because I don't want to waste valuable arable space around the back there, unless I absolutely have to. But then again, I would like to put some different bits and bobs down. We're going to be looking at wood chippers. Greenhouse is not really a problem. Wood chips, actually, the wood chipper could go in that new bit down by the animal drop-off point. That would be a perfect place for it, except I have to log all of the logs over there. Which, bloody hell, this feels steep. Christ on a bike. It's also quite large. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. This doesn't even have a screen for the bloody map anyway. That's enough, apparently. Sweet. They don't always want a lot, to be honest. I mean, a bunch of crap on the side of this field, isn't there? I don't really know what the options are, to be honest. Anyway, we'll bring this money back into the bank. Hopefully we'll get closer to 16 grand, but we seem to just be pissing the wind a little bit. 1 grand ain't going to cut it, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get to the wagon, unfortunately. Be lucky to get to cattle. The cattle's going to generate us more money, not the wagon. Well, don't know. We've also got to make sure that it's less than, I think it's less than 7% on this. Which is not terrible. I mean, we should be able to do another field with what we've got here. We should. It's going to be a little bit of an interesting one. But we'll see. But yeah, obviously now I've got to wait before I can fill that up. I've got to wait anyway. But then, because if the lorries turn up, I'll never get out of there. So I'll be stuck for even longer. That's what I always never go down there when I know there's a delivery coming. Obviously, most of them, I'm one of the only farmers in the areas that actually uses them, so I know when most of their deliveries are coming. And know kind of what time has been acceptable and whatever. Anyway, down to 37, so we should just go down the side of 38. I'm hoping we can just get into 37. Whether that's the case or not, I don't know, but we can drive through 38. I'm not really that fussed. So my plan is to put It's probably a dry stone wall up against probably our dry stone wall. I'm not sure if there'll be enough space in between the two sheds. All of this is going to become field. All of this. It's just the way it was set out probably 100 years ago, and yeah, not much fun. So I'm not sure if I can yoink myself down the side of here and get somehow down across field 30, which I might be able to. So I own all of this, and then if I can get down the side of field 30, well, I don't even know. Oh, this is actually a crop in here. This is all mine anyway, so we can drive down the side of here and straight to this one, which is corn. This one's going to be hell because I can't see what I'm actually doing. So we're literally just kind of guessing on this one. I've only got the GPS on my phone, which is not really ideal. You guys can see it on that corner there. That's because we don't have a map on this track. That's the only thing it does is a bit of a shame. I might have to swap it for, but I don't know that until I buy it, really. Oh, hello. See, somehow we've ended up going. I don't want to come out and end up against a brick wall. Quite literally. That's the problem. Hopefully I have enough out of this. Should be okay with this, shouldn't it? $84, so yeah, we should just be able to just go straight as the crow flies across now. They don't want to go over, so obviously if I miss something, then obviously it's not really the end of the world, because unless it's the width of the spreader, if I double spread, obviously it messes it up, so like here, I can turn it off here. We'll just go this side of the 37, and then that should then bring that percentage back up into the green. Like there's a sewer. Not particularly quickly though, is what I will say on that. It appears to have stopped. I might have to look at what the hell we're actually missing on this. Hopefully we can get it down, well, down enough. This is what happens when you have no... Okay, it's just literally just around the edge pretty much. Alright, we'll go around the edge. I'm going to empty it around this edge. We're slightly off on the edge calculations, but that's okay. Someone else is going to get some free fertiliser as well. So I need to drop below like 7% anyway, because obviously it feels like 93%, so I need to drop that anyway. I'll just have to drop that side. Go a bit more into the corner. I just don't want to be presented with a wall. Unfortunately, this doesn't have a map, which is most infuriating. And obviously, doing this with corn is bizarre as well, but... should be marked as complete in a moment. Yeah, sweet. We'll empty the whole lot, just to keep the customer happy, and at the end of the day, that's all empty as well. 3% ain't going to make a lot, right? Saves a little bit. So that's all empty. I've got to be a bit careful where the hell I'm going out of here. I can probably drive down here, as long as we keep to this side. So there's not particularly a lot I can do at the moment, in terms of what's left. Yeah, I mean, this is all ours, pretty much. So I'll be leaving these because they're all fine. Nice little pond. So yeah, if we have a little look, I'm just going to show you guys my farmland. So yeah, all of this, all of that, up to here. Obviously all of that's ours, so yeah. So go ahead and we'll collect that. So I don't know if I've got something else that I can do at the moment. I've got another 2 fertilising. That's a big one, isn't it? This is the thing, is as soon as you start doing fertilising, more appears, which is great most of the time. Unless, of course, you want to get your list cleared, which I would, but 11 grand. See, we could, but then I won't have enough for. Can't anyway. Bigger cult, really? See that? I suppose we're not. Don't really matter. Really. We ain't got the day for that. When we got multiple farms, then maybe, but yeah, until then. I want to have a little go with my chainsaw. I don't know why. I just kind of feel like I want to have a little go with my chainsaw. I have just accepted a load of fertilising contracts, so I can't really do anything else at the moment. I've still got my chainsaw on me, because obviously I never took it out of the cab. I've got it in my bag. I do want to begin. So obviously there's a few different size trees. Obviously we've got this one here. I might need a lift for this one because this one is a double as well. So let's see, let's get it started up. Yeah, so I might have to cut. That's going to be very, very thick. I'm going to have to cut branches off of that, otherwise it is going to. I suppose it doesn't really matter, to be honest. If I'm doing side cuts, it doesn't really matter because the whole thing could come down. I'd rather take it down. Well, obviously you're going to want to take it down in manageable chunks, because if that falls on your head, I will not exist anymore. So I believe, I don't know how much it is, so I need to have a little look at that. Yeah, I don't actually know, to be honest. I thought it was in here. Maybe not. I don't know. It's just literally just let it go. It will. Okay, so I can take like half of this out. I don't know if that'll split. I don't know if I can get up there or not. Obviously, there's some smaller trees like this one over here. This is nice and small. Get this one gone. It's quite small, this one. I don't know what way it's going to go, but okay. It was a bit small, but it wasn't particularly big. Other way that we do it is that we put a telehandler on. But yeah, obviously I knew that one was going to go that way. That's why I cut that one that way. But yeah, so I'm just going to take some of the crap off. It's going to be a big job taking this down. Do not get me wrong, it's going to be a big old job. Taking all of the crap off. It's going to be a big old job. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to be. Well, I suppose I'm mulching this anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I just need a log fork, actually. It's a fair point. Yeah, it wasn't a particularly big tree, just full of bits. Okay, let's drop that. That's a bit big. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I'd be better chopping down all the trees and then once I'm done kind of thing. I can't believe I'm that kind of not really ready for work at the moment. That's a yell. That's gonna drop. How far is that going? That is extremely thick. Yes, there's some nice little logs in there. Look how thick that is. That is mega thick. So yeah, there's some nice little logs in that. Some nice little logs in that. This thing started back up. I think it's going through both of them, which is pretty insane. I don't think that's going through both of them. I don't know what point it splits. I'm gonna get loads of logs off of this. I don't want to do the whole lot in one day because obviously it's going to be a daunting job for one day, but I want to at least be in a position where we've got... Maybe if I just cut one down a day, it'll be okay. Got a few rather large branches, but they can be cut down, that's not really an issue. It's quite light wood. Nothing major, really. So we'll come up, we'll scoop that all up, we'll put that into a trailer. Ordinarily, if it was actually going to mow it again, I would come around and I would take out the stumps. But because it's just so awfully crap in the first place, I'll be shredding the whole lot because I can't cut this grass. So it's got wood in it. Yeah, I can't do it. So in this instance, I wish I'd not to be doing that. Yeah, so that's one less tree. Yeah, I mean, I'll be taking this one out. Probably like the ones that are on the boundary, I'll leave because they'll be okay. I'm not sure about that one that's on the boundary. I'm not going to go crazy, don't get me wrong. Like the ones like around the pond, obviously, we'll be keeping and stuff like that. But yeah, these ones here obviously need to go. They're dead anyway. The majority of them are. This one's a bit green. And that's taken what, an hour to get here? Oh yeah, that's a big bit. should get us a lot of money. They're actually chained together. Wow. Yeah, that's see, it becomes a bit more difficult then after that point. A lot of this should just dissolve, to be honest, into the abyss, but we'll see. That goes all the way as well. We could cut it down infinitely, but honestly, it's easier to put it down to manageable chunks. And like I said, if we can get... That's... Bloody hell, that weighs a ton. Yeah, I mean, it would do, wouldn't it? A bit stupid if it didn't weigh a ton. But yeah, so I need to lay these all out. So that is the majority of this tree gone in, what, an hour? It's not bad, is it? I'm not sure about the whole chipper situation. I need to have a little look into... Well, I need to buy a chipper. Would be a good start. Get a chipper brought, that'd be good. So that is all of the branches all cut out, yeah? Oh, I don't. Just about all just thrown over. Got to take them out of the grass, otherwise they're going to be just diabolical. I don't really want to hit the chipper with... Well, I say, it's not really a big problem, to be honest. Because, obviously, it will do the stumps, but... I think that's it, isn't it? Pretty much. I want to put all of these into a chipper, to be honest. I wanted to keep that all away from there. I don't think there's anything else left in the field. It's all gone. I have got a little bit distracted. I mean, we can do all of this in the winter. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with doing it now. I don't know. It's just because I was just kind of out of stuff to do. Obviously, it's quite a daunting job to do all in 1 month, though. So obviously, what I'd like to do, I'd like to get this all chipped. I can get all of this all chipped now. I can throw it all into a chipper. That chipper there, 38 grand. That'll do. Straight into a trailer. I think there's some other wood chippers as well about. Anyway, they should definitely be delivered by now, so we'll go ahead and we'll get the last 2 grand or whatever it is for the fert spreader. The only thing I will say is I do not have the fert spreader. So we're going to have to go ahead and do this really weird way of doing it again. Unless I go and just pick up this wagon and then come back. Look at it, it's filthy. Yeah, we can do either or, I suppose. I think they've got to come back with the Doesn't really matter. I wouldn't actually. I'll take that off. We'll leave that there. As much as I'd like to be in a position to purchase that, we won't be, unfortunately. I think that's a goner. So, yeah. Alright. Let's hope I've actually had the key down. That'd be good. Right. So we'll go ahead and we'll hope that that fits onto there. And then the single bag lifter will go onto... It should do. It should do. Otherwise we're going to be a bit stuffed. I've just gone and got the front loader for no reason, so we'll see. Oh my god, yeah, it's filthy now. And what we could have done with the Wernolau actually is we could have brought it all back. Oh. So yes, I need the bag lifter anyway. I could bring the lime spreader back, but there's not a lot of point in doing that. We've got to get a few more grand in the bank. That's what I'm kind of considering. I don't really know, to be honest. There we are. So that's all been delivered. I suppose on the plus side, I can take this with me as well. So hopefully this is actually going to fit how I want it to. Hopefully. Well, hey, that's going to be fun. Yep. Right, now hopefully this is going to go onto here. If it doesn't, which... Well, here it looks... Oh, of course, I've still got the front weight on. I'm not sure if it's going to like the front weight. We might have to take the front weight off, lad. Might have to take the front weight off. Didn't think about that. Hopefully this will fit onto here. Yep, lovely. Actually, I'll tell you what. Well, I suppose because obviously it's lowered, it's okay now. See, that's a bit odd, isn't it? Why has it still got the... That's a bit weird. I don't like that, but... I don't like that that still's on. That's a bit weird. And obviously this is going to be fun because this is going to be so heavy now. Ah, sugar. I was supposed to bring that mixer wagon back with me. Bowls. Hi guys, you're right. Yeah, I'm just returning. Sorry, picking up this mixer wagon and front loader. Lovely. Perfect. Cheers. Well, that's good. That worries me. That I'm not sure what that's all about. I'm not sure why that hasn't. I don't know. Oh, hello. Have I just taken it? I've just scraped the side down there already. It's quite long. I'm not even sure it's going to fit in the shed. Bit of a problem there. It's quite big. Let's see how we go. Yeah, so I should have swapped my mixer wagon. That was silly. Oh well. That was stupid. Why do we not use our brain cells, guys? Like, come on. In theory, we could put it on the front. But I don't really want... Oh, I can't do that with a front loader. Bowls. Oh well. Next question is, will this work on here? Don't know. I'd rather not be paying a stupid amount of money for tractor. Be interesting to see if this does actually fit. I don't know if I need to. It doesn't look quite right to me, but see, I don't know why there's an adapter at the bottom as well. Don't know. Yeah, no, I need to take that back. I completely forgot about that. That's got to go back. I can't do anything then until that comes out. Go ahead and see if that actually hooks up. Hope it does. Otherwise, we'll be going back anyway, like we just did it. Oh. Oh. There we go. Right, let's take this off. I'm a bit confuzzled at the moment, so we'll drop that. I'm going to just remove that for a second. I only need to do one more field, that's the stupid thing about it. Literally only have like one more field to do. This doesn't have any pre-pressurise me a little bit for the winter. So I don't know. Oh no, we should have taken the. Do we need to? No, yeah, no, we don't. We don't want the bracket on, do we? No. Good job, mate. Good job. We do not wish to have the bracket. I don't know why I kept the bracket on. I don't know if that's going to connect anyway. I should have leased it first, see if I liked it, but oh well. Right. It's that we're supposed to be taking off. This shed is getting a bit overcrowded with implements. We may have to swap it. And we're not short of shed space, that's the funny thing. Got plenty of shed space. That's not the problem. I just need somewhere nice to be able to... I know there's some racks, I suppose I could use. So this should, in theory, should connect up to this, correct? The answer to that is, I don't think it will. No. It does not. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know. Whether we've got the wrong fitting. Because there was 2 versions of the fittings that we could have. Why the hell I didn't just go for a standard front loader, I don't know. MX. I don't know what that's supposed to... I don't know what that is. I also don't know what that does. I mean... Whether it's just part of the same MX kit, I don't know. Oh, that's really buggered up plans, isn't it? I think it's just part of that pack. Is there a... There's no specific... I think I might have just bought the wrong front load. Today's just not really going very well. Yeah, I think I just bought the wrong bloody thing. Okay. Righto. Okay, so we've still got the adapter on, but actually this will come off. I don't know what else we can really do. I don't know if we can actually do something else, because I'm a bit miffed at that, to be honest. I don't have anything else I can do at the moment. This is the funny thing. There's no easy, like, mowing or anything. Oh well, looks like we're going to be going for a good few hours yet then. Yeah, it don't work. What the hell was that? Oh, I don't know. I didn't realise that was specific to that. I don't really know, to be honest. I'm very confused. Because surely a front loader is a front loader, but obviously looks cool, but I don't. It would be useful if it told us what the hell this actually did. Carry implements. I think I just bought the wrong front loader. I think I saw that one. I was like, yep, we'll buy that one. No. Okay. So I bought the wrong front loader. That's my bad. So we'll deal with that at some point. So that was a bit of a waste of time then. Waiting for that. Oh well. That's just gone over. I'm really loving this at the moment. It's just great, isn't it? Right. Christ on a bike. Let's put road cops on this instead, lad. Why don't I just go with the standard front loader? I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I really don't. I was like, oh no, I'll try something else, and actually it doesn't work. And that's the stupid thing, is that there's nothing that I could use with that anyway. Unless there's an adapter that I'm missing. Is there an adapter that I can just go with, actually? And it's called the kit, but I'm assuming that you can't just put anything. They've got their own attachers by looks things. Which obviously I didn't know before I went ahead and blindly bought that. I'm going to lose like £1,000 off of that. Whoops. Yeah. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. This is the thing you've got to learn in farming, is that it's easy just like that, just to lose money. I need to get one more contract done. Get to 13 grand or I don't even know anymore, guys. Can't remember how much they are. It will actually tell me, I reckon. To be fair, for that grass, we didn't even need the row crop section. I could have spread with this. Some of them you don't need row crops. The corn we didn't really need row crops because whatever, we were destroying the crop. It was only that, well, even the field of root, I suppose. Field of root crops. Oh. I don't really understand what the differences are between everything, but it confuses me a hell of a lot. Let me tell you. It is as confusing as crap. Literally. All of these have got gates in, which worries me because getting big machinery in there. So I almost have to have 2 sets of machinery as well. Was hoping to do some liming, but we ain't going to get there now, unfortunately. Liming will have to be for whoever's next, really. So we've got an adapter there that needs to be cleared before I go away for 3 days. I've got 1 more bag, is that right? Oh no, 2 more bags. I could have actually taken a bag with me, and then that would have been smart. And then we wouldn't. This thing is really pissing me off now. Bruh. Like, come on. No. Right. That's annoying. Yeah, why the hell I went for some fancy branded front loader that... It's like Apple, like you get their iPhones and you know they're a different charger. I didn't know they were a different charger. Now 6 bags behind me, which is just superb. Today's just been chaotic. All of that lime should be able to go into there as well, but... If we had a double bag lift, that'd be alright. If we took 1 back, that'd be okay as well. But instead, alas, no. We're making life hard for ourselves once again. And we nearly just tipped it once again. I'm not even sure they're even here anymore. So we've got 2 more. We might as well buy 1 more and fill it up completely tomorrow. To be fair, fertiliser is a good way. We've made a lot of dough today. It's been a bit slow. I had a little go with the chainsaw. I couldn't resist. Doesn't really matter. That's done. We're going to buy another one. I have to load all the lime up tomorrow. I don't know what the weather's going to do. I haven't really looked, to be honest. Are any of these fields grass? And I could just... No. Brilliant. Today's been a bit of a mess, really. Right. Drop that off. I'll put this away. Yeah, I don't like this front load already. I'd like to return it. They're going to take a restocking fee, unfortunately, but that's what, isn't it? Well, here, did not like that. This tractor's now filthy. Luckily, I've got 29 to do, that's right, yeah. Wrong one. I do, so it's this field of sunflowers. Sweet. I swear we already did this one. Don't know, can't remember. Lift that up. Cool. Not yet. 99. 100. That'll do. Already done that, so that's fine. We'll get out of here as best we can. Good thing about a nice short tractor. So yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what September brings. I'm hoping that'll be enough. I don't really care, to be honest. It's not really an issue. Right. Go ahead and we'll just plonk that away. Yeah, the farm is a bit messy. So yeah, so I also just need to just return that mixer wagon as well. I think we'll leave the front loader thingy for now, but it's been a bit of a pain in the arse, isn't it? That'll be the last 2 contracts to do tomorrow. Oh geez, can we get around there? Yep, fine. Lovely. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and we'll just take this back. We'll go and pick up the adapter as well. So yeah, we'll ask for a return on that front loader tomorrow. See, this is gonna go back, but we've already used it, so unfortunately, just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Just the way the cookie crumbles. I just hate a messy yard. It just annoys me. I don't know why I've got such a messy area at the moment. What am I going to do with that shed? Put something really obscure in it. I don't know, like a... Wait a minute. Something. Okay. Leave that there because obviously I want to load up all of the line that's currently sat there. Tomorrow, wait, that was a bit of a bump. Bloody hell. See, I'll do that all tomorrow. Well, I assume tomorrow as well. Like I said, hopefully next year we'll have a lot more. But I don't know. I really don't know. At the moment, obviously, we're just trying to stay afloat, really. And cattle are our main investment. Until we've got the cattle all sorted, then I'll look into going for sheep areas and stuff like that before we do any of the other field work. So yeah, next job is to just go and just grab some more cattle, pretty much. So I want that mixer wagon in there in case it rains tonight. I want to come back to water inside of that. So I wanted the mixer wagon returned so that they don't charge us any more leasing fees, because there's no point for that at the moment. And then obviously this is a pretty big mixer. I'm hoping it'll fit in the shed. If it doesn't, then we'll be thinking again, I suppose. But this is the thing, and until we've actually got it, I can't try it. So that drill's obviously tiny. That drill could actually have been sold, or will be sold, because that drill is absolutely tiny. Well, actually, no, I was going to keep it, I suppose, for doing grass boundaries, because I've got to do grass boundaries down the bottom, actually. That's a fair point. I'm going to keep that drill for doing grass boundaries, to be fair. That would be an alright thing to actually go in that middle shed, actually, I was just talking about. This spare bale that's in here actually needs to be shredded into that. At least we didn't end up with any hay left. Well, I suppose I did the silage first for that reason, didn't I? Oh, jeez. Right, let's go ahead and we'll just pick up the truck. So obviously we can still use the truck to take them over there, but we cannot use the truck to bring them back. After I just had an accident in a hedge. Don't know, just the weight, it doesn't like it on the tow bar, so bizarre. So how many can we actually get in this one barn then? 80. Hopefully these guys will go up. We're just 20% left on the health. You know, it's fine. So they should merge with that one along with the other ones as well. They should all merge. So that's fine. £3 grand, that'll be enough for that. So I could just buy, I don't know if it's even still available. No, it's gone. Yikes. So that's that one. And then we've got another shed somewhere. This is what is really, really confusing to me, because it's also showing we've got another shed here. But then I can't see anything to be able to load it into here. And also this currently has the header in. And this is not free range whatsoever. So bollocks knows as to what this is. And I do not see where to go on this one. suppose that one's about right, but it's this one here that's obviously an issue. So yeah, so it's here. Right, okay. So we back them into here. Okay. So these are definitely 100% not free range. That header then will need to get a new home. This is actually a bigger shed, to be honest. So yeah, so between now and then we've got 2 more cow barns to fill up between now and the end of October. As long as they're in by the month end, I don't really care, because it's the month end that is obviously for us in terms of accounts. It's, yeah, I prefer to have them at the end of the month. So right. There we go. $50 more now. Yeah, I don't want to be selling that drill because, like I said, I want to be doing edges with that. I don't want anything big. I just got to reset an edge on that backfield for now. I'm sure there'll be other uses for it, but yeah, that'll be the first use, is to reset the edge on that backfield. Reset the grass pillar, because the other day I think I hit that wall. Looking at the header, I think I hit that wall slightly. So yeah, I need to get that edge reset. Again, no rush, can be done in December, not really a problem. I would like a wood chipper down here, but then obviously we've got to log them all over here. It's just going to be a little bit pointless. But I suppose it doesn't really matter. If we're doing one tree at a time, it's not really in the world. Is that? No, that's not there. I can't see anything. All I see is it just dashing out the other way. It's like, for God's sake. That'll do. I can't work out what's happened to the electrics on this. Right, fix the electrics. Right, let's load up. Let's buy the next set of cows, which will be these guys. Yep, sweet. So it'll be 6 of them. Fine. Alright, that's us done. We're going to head on back to the yard and we're going to pack up for the day. I ain't bringing that back in the tractor. I've got a bit of shed space there as well. I would like to put the wood chipper in there. It would be quite good to have it in there. Well, not the wood chipper itself. As far as I don't need to bring the wood over here, we'll have the wood chipper. It will just be the wood chip that we take down to there. It's not really an issue. I could take it on the Merlot and do 2 in 1 anyway every day. Whenever we do the cattle, we take a load of wood chip. No, it's not terrible. Anyway, today's been a long day and it's been a bit of a messy day for me. Not been my finest. We've lost a bit of money here and there because we're in a deal. But yeah. Okay. That's us done. Left with 542 quid, so that worked out quite well. Just enough to chill for a little while. But obviously, yeah, that'll be fun. Do keep on getting the fertilisers, that's good. I'll just keep on doing that for now. We're not really in any rush to do much else at the moment. So yeah, well, I hope you guys have all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Ta-ta!